And the major problem is that our government is still supporting them, is giving them support. It's not a matter of Kivu, it's now a national matter. Then we said we are going to liberate Congo, not only Kivu, not only Tutsi, because the threat is now national threat. You cannot destroy what's not there. There is no life for Congolese. As if I can compare Congo with other countries. There is no life. There is no economy. There is no salary. There is no security. There is no administration. There is no justice. So how can we think that we are destroying? There is nothing to destroy here.
M23, they are fighting for the rights of every Congolese who seems to be marginalized, neutralized, who seems to be segregated. I can give an example, like now Kinyamulenge in southern Kivu, they are being killed like rats. They have started killings in Masisi. Up to now, they have never stopped. They went to Minembwe. Burundian forces, they have been bribed by Kisekedi himself. He gave the president of Burundi a lot of money to come and kill civilians. They could go to the front line, they fight with their fellow soldiers, it could be better. But now, instead of fighting M23 forces, they are attacking the innocent civilians, killing their cows, killing their children, raping the girls, raping mothers. Who will allow this to continue? And that's why M23 is fighting against the war criminals that are being done by the DRC government, and while international community, they are all observing and keep silent. Until when? We will continue being slaughtered like goats. A government soldier, an officer, captain, was assaulted and killed and burnt. Later they ate the meat. He was Lieutenant Colonel Kaminzobe. Do you get me? So I want to know, where was international community? Where was American government at that time? Currently they came in to make solution because they have been given a plate full of gold. Why? No, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We will achieve our rights either by peace, either by war. I'm tired of this.
Subscribe to MENDMIND TV.
Gusana ibyangiritse.
Burundian government, they are neighbors, but they are after tribalism. They are after interest of their stomach, not even interest of the general Burundian. No, it is just an interest of some few figures in the government, like President Ndayishimiye and other army chief of staffs and others. Continue perpetrating the genocide and helping Wazalendo and the militia forces of FDLR to kill innocent civilians, while the president, as Kisekedi, is just there supporting them by giving them ammunition, giving them food, medicine, money, and paying them. How can you see president facilitating SADC forces after killing civilians? How can SADC forces come to fight against the native of the land? I'm originated from DRC in northern Kivu in Masisi zone. I've been participating with my fellows of CNDP to fight for rights as Rwandan speakers in DRC, south and north, for many years back, since CNDP 2004 up to 2009, we have participated, and what we have fought for, it was not reached to the conclusion. It just remained in the pending sessions, where we had a peacekeeping agreement with the DRC government. At the time it was headed by His Excellency President Kabila. we signed some some peacekeeping agreements. The treaties we signed were concerning about I cannot only 3 points. Making democracy to everybody, allowing the Rwandan speakers to enjoy the full rights as other Congolese, to return back the refugees from exile, those who fled from the country since the regime of Mobutu up to Kabila. That was under the agreement to return all the refugees to their homeland. And again, M23 signed it to be integrated with the government forces in order to work for the government, to work for our own country, and also implementing the promotion of officers and the salary, and improving the welfare of soldiers at large without discriminating and segregating everybody. M23 were aimed at making the country to be a country of everybody, so that every person can consume his rights. But unfortunately, nothing was done by the government leaders. They kept on imposing and opposing our ideas, denying our requests, faking our political system, denying the international community that we are the thieves from Rwanda, we are the forces sent by Rwanda, by Kagame interest, of which it is not. We are the origins of Congo government. We are the origins from Northern Kivu and South Kivu, even others. Most of us, we are in refugees. Others, they have fled the country because of the bad governance. There is no infrastructure. There is no development. There is no medication. There is no freedom of speech. There is no security. People, they are killing each other. Government of DRC has been using militia forces to be against the Tutsi tribe in Northern Kivu and South Kivu, especially Kinyamulenge and our area of Masisi zone and Ruchuru. We have been killed several times. Government of DRC has hosted the FDLR forces, ex-Rwandan forces, who committed genocide in Rwanda, and now they are still perpetrating the same ideology of genocide. Government of DRC has hosted them, has financed them, has supported them in terms of military services, military training, ammunitions, medicine, and they were also integrated in FRDC as government soldiers. So I can say that DRC leaders, they were not intending to make peace. They were just trying to make chaos, to create disturbances, to create insecurity in the country, so that they can continue rooting the property and economics of the citizens, instead of promoting and developing and making security for all, as well as development at large. Of which I can say that this is an offense committed by DRC regime since Mobutu up to date. So, during 2009, during the agreement concluded, signed by both parties, CNDP and the DRC government, it was a good request. It could be fulfilled. No more fighting could be in existence currently. But it seems to be a blunder. We are being blundered. Instead of completing the request and realizing the concern of these people, what are they fighting? What they are requesting supposed to be in action, but nothing was implemented apart from killing, continue killing, massacre of people, discriminating, the discrimination based on racism. Up to now, it is still. So M23 to revolt again and start fighting, it was the reason of claiming the agreement that they made with the DRC as the solution to make peace. But Congo did not want to have peace. Until now, M23, they are still fighting for the same rights, for the same reasons that they have signed with the DRC government. But DRC did not do anything regarding the agreement that they have concluded together. Instead of making solution, they are still creating allegations against M23 leaders, creating warrant of arrest to them. In order, they want to diminish and to finalize the tribe of Tutsi and other Congolese who are not supporting the bad ideology of the government. Not only Tutsi only. We are more. Those who understand the real concern, who understand the humanity. Everybody is against it. They are against him. So I could say and request the international community and the Great Lakes regions and the whole excellencies who are concerned in making solution between M23 and DRC, they should not be biased. They should not listen one side and they deny the request of the other side. They should be neutral. They should be honest. We need this peace talking, the peace talks to be done in a transparency. We need genocide to stop. We need killing and looting and destroying to stop, because M23 they are not killing, they are not looting, they are not destroying the human property. What they are doing, they are making peace. They are implementing and empowering and enforcing security service. They are trying to protect every Congolese without discrimination, of which that was the task of the government to do. And that is the blame, that we are blaming the government. But the government is just donating gold, donating money to international community so that they can be attracted by the gold, by gold, oil, and minerals. Instead of international community to be attracted by the population which are being killed by its own government. What kind of that government which kills its own citizens and looting the property of the own citizens, instead of promoting them and developing them? There is no infrastructure, there is no schools, there is no peace. So I would like to ask this. Why international community is eager to record and to write allegations led by DRC, and they deny to listen to our side? They don't want to listen to the citizens of DRC. Citizens of DRC, they are suffering a lot. They have no more development. I can say Congo, it is the country which has been left behind the development of the world. And while it is the rich country, richest land in Africa, again, the leaders of Congo government, they are not qualified in leadership. They have no skills of leading citizen. They have no skills of development. They have no skills of unity and reconciliation. They are not forcing to the future interest of the population. They're just forcing for their own interest, individual interest, while it is against the humanity. So me, in short, by concluding, M23, they are fighting for the rights of every Congolese who seems to be marginalized, neutralized, who seems to be segregated. I can give an example, like now Kinyamulenge in Southern Kivu, they are being killed like rats. They have started killings in Masisi. Up to now, they have never stopped. They went to Minembwe. Burundian forces, they have been bribed by Kisekedi himself. He gave the president of Burundi a lot of money to come and kill civilians. They could go to the front line, they fight with their fellow soldiers, it could be better. But now, instead of fighting M23 forces, they are attacking the innocent civilians, killing their cows, killing their children, raping the girls, raping mothers. Who will allow this to continue? And that's why M23 is fighting against the war criminals that are being done by the DRC government And while international community, they are all observing and keep silent. Until when? We will continue being slaughtered like goats. What is the role of international community? What is the role of the world presidents? What are they observing in DRC? What have they done to educate, to make correction to the government of DRC? Instead of they're just receiving money and keep on perpetuating the death of innocents to be in existence. Why do they support DRC instead of supporting them to make peace? They could be neutral by supporting peace and development and security to both without discriminating. A child of a Rwandan speaker in Congo cannot have a position in the government, cannot have a scholarship, cannot enjoy education rights like other children of Congolese. So are we not included? We want inclusive government. We want the government which may include all the natives to share the rights together. We should share everything together. This is the mistake done by the Belgium and France during in 1884, during the Berlin Conference. Why currently now they are not coming in to make correction? Instead of make correction to their mistake, they are still supporting the same. Likewise in Rwanda in 1994, the French officers, the French forces, and the UNHCR were there supervising the genocide. People were killed in front of them, and they kept quiet. So now they want to do the same in Congo. It has already been done. Burundian government, they are neighbors, but they are after tribalism. They are after interest of their stomach, not even interest of the general Burundian. No, it is just an interest of some few figures in the government, like President Ndayishimiye and other army chief of staffs and others. Continue perpetrating the genocide and helping Wazalendo and the militia forces of FDLR to kill innocent civilians, while the president, as Tshisekedi, is just there supporting them by giving them ammunition, giving them food, medicine, money, and paying them. How can you see president facilitating SADC forces after killing civilian? How can SADC forces come to fight against the native of the land, civilians who are fighting for their rights, who are claiming for their rights to be restored, instead of helping them to achieve what they request in peacefully? There's no need for fighting. But when the peace processes fails, you apply force. So M23, they are applying force not as the final solution. No, they are looking a way forward, how they can achieve peace and harmony and security without fighting. But Congo does not comply with that. Always, they still want a war. They buy ammunition from abroad. It's just looting the land, the minerals, and selling outside in order to get guns and other forces to come and finish his citizens. So who is that kind of the governance? Is this a president? Ama is just a puppet inside the office? Let us be honest. I'm telling worldwide, I'm speaking this. I request international community to look upon our request, to look back DRC, so that they can do their own investigation. I have seen them launching an experts, but those experts, they're just releasing information based on their interest after being bribed by DRC. They are not also honest. They could be honest, no more fighting could be going on now. So I'm calling this for international community to come and rescue the innocent civilians who are dying, being killed by its own government, by their own government. Congo, it is the perpetrator of people to be refugees. They are the one who are making people to be refugees, not any side of a part, by the use of Wazalendo, using FDLR, using FRDC itself. So, these peace talks discussions which are ongoing in Qatar and elsewhere, I would like to request this. The mediators should be neutral. They should not focus on the interest that they have to get, to gain after discussion. They should understand why these people they are fighting. They should look upon the civilians who are dying. They let them go to the refugee camps, either Kenya, Rwanda, Uganda, Tanzania, and elsewhere, even in Europe, even America. America has given a resettlement for more Congolese. I think since the regime of ex-President John Biden, Barack Obama, we were still refugees. Did they found any person speaking Rwanda language originated from Rwanda? They have originated from Congo. So did they felt interested to ask why these people they are fleeing from their country? What is the reason of making them to be a refugee? They should understand this. Instead of hosting people in the camp, donating them sorghum, anyway, making us to be slaves, they should not create war again in Africa. Africa should be the land of peace. Africa, we need peace and harmony. Africa, we need to be united. Africa, we are all one. They should not participate in separating the Africans, Congolese especially. All of us, we are one. We share the flag of DRC. We share the boundaries of DRC. We share the land and water and the grasses of DRC. Why, when it reaches to the paper, it reaches the international interest, they segregate as discriminators? Why? They should stop creating false allegations against M23. Why are they saying that M23, they are arresting, they are beating, they are killing? What about DRC? I have never seen any advocate stand for our side, saying that these people that have been killed for many years back, we should give them rights. I have never seen. But the moment we are claiming to be given freedom, that is the way for them to create allegations and abuses against us, throwing our concern back to Rwanda. While we are not belong to Rwanda currently, we belong to Congo. They should know that. The perpetrators, the colonial master, they are the one causing everything to happen. Tshisekedi came from Belgium to be a president. So he came with the ideology of Belgians. And the Belgians, they are the one who established this conflict up to the date. So I can say Tshisekedi is there as a tool of Belgium. He's not there as a tool of civilians, of Congolese. He's not working for the interest of civilians. He's just working for the interest of external. Why? Enough is enough. We have dead. We have lost our people. We have lost our lives. We have lost our properties. We have lost our rights for many years back. We are still delivering children in the refugee camp. Yes.
Don't forget to kill innocent people and eating them.
Very nice for reminding this point. A government soldier, an officer, captain, was assaulted and killed and burnt. Later they ate the meat.
Even Major Kaminzobe, Captain Kabongo.
He was Lieutenant Colonel Kaminzobe. Do you get me? So I want to know, where was international community? Where was American government at that time? Currently, they came in to make solution because they have been given a plate full of gold. Why? No, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We will achieve our rights either by peace, either by war. That is my conclusion. I'm tired of this. And all of us worldwide, we refugees and others who are still inside, they have no way to be refugees. Others who have decided to stand. And those who died, we are still reclaiming the reason why they died. We have to claim for our rights until the end of the world. Even if they can kill our leaders, our reason will not be dead. That's my end.
Thank you, Mr. Stragoman.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome again.
Subscribe to MENDMIND TV.
gusana ibyangiritse.